What is up, Transformers Nation? Transformers and stuff here. And the first thing I wanna, as you plainly know, we will be reviewing the Transformers animated series. It is one very cool series. The thing I like about it is it is its own series. It's not to say it takes place between G1 and G2 or takes place, but no, it's its own thing. What happened is the war between the Autobots and Decepticons is finished. Autobots won. As expected, that's not really a spoiler because that's the first thing you realize in the episode, so, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the backstory, and now they're on Earth, and they're trying to fight war now for Earth, to make sure Earth is protected, because the Decepticons are there trying to get the Allspark. Whew! Hey, starting with characters now, Lockdown. He's a bounty hunter. He mostly goes with the Decepticons, if you will, due to, he isn't a Decepticon himself, just the Decepticons pay much more, and he'll, like, bring in an Autobot, a valuable Autobot, and he'll get his money, his pay, and he has trophies, like, he'll take a claw from that person or whatever weapon they have and consider it his own, like his own trophy. That's pretty much what you got going on with him. Hey guys, Arachnid, I believe that's her name. She pretty much, what she is she's kind of like by herself. She's not really with the Decepticons, at least for season 1. She kind of, she just wants the Allspark to switch her back to normal. If you haven't noticed, she's not a normal Transformer. She turns into a spider, as you can see the spider legs and everything on her already, so it's not really a spoiler. Nothing too much to say about her. That's practically it. Megatron is the man who turns into a helicopter. I would not be showing alt modes due to time and the sake of it. I love the G1 cannon on him. Love it. I love the aesthetic of roughly every character in here so far. I'm digging the aesthetics. So yeah, pretty cool. He's your normal Megatron, evil, but the difference is, I'm not comparing this to G1, I'm comparing this to Transformers Prime just because he doesn't have honor. That is a Megatron. He would backstab you, do whatever. He's like, he'll do anything to make sure he gets what he wants. Just love it. And then we have the guy with the split personality. Blitzwing, you are awesome. Dude's pretty good. What he pretty much is he turns into an airplane or a jet, and he turns into a tank. He's a triple changer, because you can kind of know he has 3 faces, so he can never make up his mind. One face was like tank, other face was like jet, and then his third face came in and said, just can't boat. But anyways, that's kind of how he sounds. Terrible representation, I know, but he's the kind of guy that, that's his personality, split personality. You figure it out on your own. Let's open you in. And the last of the Decepticons, at least for season 1, the most loyalist of the Decepticons is Lugnut. He's kind of dumb sometimes, he's really smart, he's really dumb. That's kind of iffy about him, I don't know. But I would say he's just clumsy because of his size. He's not necessarily dumb, it's just because of his size and how big he is. But most importantly, he's just so cool. He's a loyalist, like I said, of them all. He would die for Megatron, so you get the picture there. And the last Decepticon being Soundwave, which, spoiler alert, skip the next 30 seconds, didn't last that long. Yeah, last the episode, I believe. Megatron created him, and yeah, that's it. Okay? And pretty much, he believes machines should be superior to humans, and that humans should be slaves to machines. That's totally messed up, but okay. Go ahead, be mental, go hang out with Blitzwing, you know you want to. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much about it. We didn't get to see too much of his character. That's all we know, that machines should be superior and humans should be inferior. That is all we got from that episode. It was just one episode, there's only so much you can get of it. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. On to the Autobots. Season 1, I believe? Yeah, for season 1, RC, who appeared in a flashback. I know this is a picture, I believe, from season 2, but whatever. So we didn't get to see too much of her. All I know is that she's loyal to the Autobots, saying she had some access codes, so she's like, destroy her instead. And there's nothing too major with the story, so I wouldn't consider it a spoiler. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's all we got. She's loyal. That's all I can get, because that's all we really got. So yeah, that's about it. As Bumblebee says, boss bot himself, who's Optimus, he's your heroic Optimus. Thing that's different about him is he was not programmed to be like, a hero, but he is. Many people tell him you can never be a hero, you'll never be able to be a hero, and here he is being a hero. There you go. That's a scoop for ya. Next is Ratchet, who's totally awesome, however you want to say it. He's pretty cool, turns into an ambulance. He's grumpy, but the best thing that they have is he doesn't invent stuff. Yeah, everyone knows that is Wheeljack all the way. Transformers Prime, you didn't get that right, yeah. I'm throwing this at you. In your face! Next up is Bulkhead. He's like the bulk and no head, because pretty much what he does is he has all this power, but he doesn't really use his brain. That's the bottom line, but really honestly, and this is the first time we've ever seen Bulkhead, so I say they're doing a pretty good job at introducing who he is. He's an Autobot. Most Autobots are loyal. I would say he's pretty loyal, and yeah, that's about it. Bumblebee having a voice. This is Bumblebee, if you haven't already noticed. Awesome! Because he's always just from the movie. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you. A voice. That's all I've asked for. The movie was fine. Fine. It was different new twists, yeah. They continued it into Prime, and then once something's continued into something as big as Transformers Prime, yeah. But thank you for giving him a voice, and his personality is the same old Bumblebee without the voice. But he has a voice. Thank you. He's like, in this one, he's like a teenager. He's not really a scout. He's a teenager, like a hotshot. There you go, like a hotshot. That should describe everything for you. Hothead would run into battle, kind of like that. Not necessarily a hothead. He'll just run into battle, trying to prove something. But you know how that goes. Okay, Prowl, who's otherwise known as the stealth fighter. Yeah, he likes nature, loves watching nature, to the point it looks like he hates technology, but he doesn't deep down. But he loves nature, loves observing it, loves all that. He also loves, of course, ninja fighting because he's a stealth fighter. So you can pretty much see who he is. He's the guy, who will meditate. You get that drift, I hope. And the last thing for Autobots, I believe, would be, the Dinobots, and in Season 1, I'll probably go more in depth with these guys, but they got the characters right. They got the characters. They got some characters wrong. I'd say majority of them wrong, but they got one character right. And yeah, Grimlock, Hothead, as you guys know. The other two, I can't say anything. They're just silent, and I don't like that. But whatever, I'll go more in detail for Season 1, I promise. Stay tuned, peeps, because guess what? Transformers Animated Season 1 review will be coming up shortly. Season 2 review, Season 3 review, then overall video. So you want to stay tuned for this full Transformers Animated event. So far, so good on the series. Gotta admit, you gotta stick around for the whole thing, right? Transformers stuff is running out. The links down below to everything. Do not forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share this video if you haven't already. Like this video if you are a Transformer, Autobot, or Decepticon. And most importantly, to all toys are fun.
Our darkest hour, till all are one.